Okay, to be able to attack your enemy and to offensively defend yourself and prevent the enemy from attacking you or hurting you, you have to understand who they are, how they work, and what they do. Basic fundamental military philosophy that's been around for generations. And here's the thing: an application tracking system is war, it is a battle, and it is a fight. Many people don't know that these systems are behind all of these applications, whether Indeed or LinkedIn or Dice or remote, any of these website aggregators. These systems sit on the back end. Even companies, they sit in the back end. So the ability to beat these companies at their game, these keyword engines, these machine learning methodologies that are used to be able to screen candidates, that's the most important thing, right? There's nothing fair about the screening process, so there's no reason to fairly just let them screen you the way that they want. I want a human being to look at my resume. I want a human being to look at my social profile, see my experience, see my years of knowledge. And if you have no knowledge, if you have no experience, and you have projects that you have completed, you need to be fairly assessed, right? And evaluated. But you can't do that half the time if you're going through an ATS system and you're trying to pay, and you're really just trying to play keyword master. And it's very difficult to do that. So just a quick look at the companies that are behind many of these technologies. So one is Workday, another is ICIMS, ICMIS, ICMIS. I don't know. I usually can't stand their portal because they usually very complicated, small text, usually a pain in the neck to deal with to apply for jobs. You'll see them a lot. Greenhouse is common. Lever is common. Greenhouse and Lever are very simple, easy to apply UIs usually. So it's actually very simple to apply, right? Using their platforms. SAP, I haven't seen too many places recently. Jazz HR, you may see them sometimes. Bamboo HR, you may see them. You see their UI, user interface. You'll see JobVite. You'll see Smart Recruiters. I don't think I've ever seen a company I applied to that was using Smart Recruiter on the back end. Not recently. So, and then Bullhorn. I have applied to some jobs and I've seen it was Bullhorn on the back end. So when you're applying to some of these different these different jobs, you have to be mindful that your resume is going against either artificial intelligence or machine learning or some kind of screening process. So you have to have the ability to take that description of that job and utilize it to your advantage. And I don't care what anybody says. If you have to use whatever leverage or advantage you need to get your resume in front of a human being to just evaluate you and to get you in an interview, you do what you have to do, right? And some people may not like the method, but I don't care because you have so many people suffering because of these systems that you apply and you get a resume, you get a response back. Oh, we decided to move forward with another candidate, and you may not have heard anything for 2 months, like 2, 3 months, you know what I mean, or even a month or something crazy like that. So, and then sometimes you have ghost jobs, you have fake jobs out there. So these systems are very problematic in a lot of different ways, but they're the way of the world. There's no way to avoid them at this point, especially nowadays with the advancement of AI and technology. They're just going to get worse and they're going to get more plentiful. And you have to know how to beat these systems at their own game, period. Right. So this is just a quick blah, blah, blah. Look, I'm not recording this again. Anyway, this is a quick orientation to what an applicant tracking system is, how they work, and what they do. They are designed to screen out candidates who, based upon whatever parameter is put into the system, determines if they're qualified or not. And yeah, so that's a little bit of open source intelligence. All right, let's keep going. I am not recording this thing for a third time. I've had enough.